StoreKit is the framework that powers in-app purchases. It also allows us to offer and promote in-app purchases, check a user's Apple Music capabilities, and provide recommendations and allow users to rate and review your app. It's quite a meaty framework. Now we need to integrate it into our app. Yet there is no connection between our app and Apple servers, so we need to set this up now in order for StoreKit to work. We do this by way of the bundle identifier. We have to match our identifier with the one listed in the developer portal to get our products. Again, you need a paid Apple account. Once we've updated our project, we then need to add in-app purchases via the Capabilities tab. Here's our sample app. I'll go into the breakdown of the app structure in a few moments. First, we need to configure the bundle identifier. It must match the app ID of your project. To make sure what you choose is correct, you can navigate to developer.apple.com. Once you're logged in, hit Account, then Certificates, IDs, and Profiles. Under the Identifiers section, find the one you created for this project. Click on it and select the ID in the Bundle ID field. Copy it to your clipboard because if what we're about to do doesn't match this exactly, then in-app purchases will not work. Now back in Xcode, select the project file and then the app target. Paste into the bundle identifier field, and that's taken care of. Now to enable in-app purchases in the project, select Signing and Capabilities. Then click this plus sign in the upper left and search for a portion of in-app purchases. Hit Return. That's the easy part. Now to talk to StoreKit. Okay, we have our app set up. Now we need to get our products that we defined in App Store Connect. We use StoreKit to query our products, whereby we can get information about them to display to the user. StoreKit needs to know which purchases to retrieve. In our case, we want to list all of them, but you may only want to show a subset of products. For this, we pass in the reference names of each product we want fetched from StoreKit. Remember, we're developing our app with one type to communicate with StoreKit and another to manage our specific products. The IAP Store class will manage the StoreKit communication, and our OWL product type will manage our products. We'll put all our identifiers in OWL and use them to make a request to StoreKit when necessary. And when we get products back, we'll store them in the IAP Store. If we ever need to add new products, we simply need to alter our OWL product type without needing to touch any of our StoreKit requests. Let's start this off now. Preview Content View, you'll see a simple listing of products. Right now they're just hard-coded into the app as sample data. Tap on a button to buy a product, and nothing will happen because Xcode 13 doesn't allow printing to the console in previews. You could build and run, but it would just print buy product. The user isn't actually buying anything. Now tap elsewhere on a row and you'll see a simple message indicating that the user hasn't purchased the product. Stop the live preview. Now let's review the app structure. The content view defines an array of OWL instances, and the rest of this file just renders the list on the screen. The OWL DLC view is just a message to buy the in-app purchase. As for the model, it's just a simple struct that contains a name, cost, and whether the OWL is owned or not. This app is as simple as it gets, so let's add some complexity by introducing StoreKit, starting by replacing the foundation import with it. You can copy an array of the IDs for the non-consumables from the author notes. You'll need a prefix for all of those. Let's put that into a string extension, but for a little more clarity, let's extend StoreKit product ID, which is just a type alias for string. And as always, make sure to use your own bundle identifier here instead of this Raiseware one. Then prefix all of the names with that. At this point, we'd be able to query the App Store and display our listing of purchases. For that, we'll define a class that will help with in-app purchases. Select the model group and create a new Swift file named IAP Store. Again, we'll need StoreKit, not Foundation. IAP Store will be an observable object. We'll need a published property to keep our OWL data current for the rest of the app. You'll see this in action and learn more about the StoreKit product type in the next episode. As for the initializer, we'll use the specialized array extension from the OWL file. In the next episode, we'll send the OWL IDs off to Apple servers to retrieve all of our in-app purchases.